is going on, guys? This is your boy Kamon, taking you guys an exciting deck profile. I love this deck, bro. This is actually the first profile I posted on this channel, so let's bring it back full circle. So yeah, bro, you seen the title and the thumbnail, ninjas, baby. I kind of been messing around with this deck a little bit, and I'm just like, yo, the deck is kind of sick. Now, do I think it can kind of super compete with today's meta standards? Yes and no. You know what I mean? It's not a bad deck whatsoever, but I feel like the other decks are faster. But that does not mean it can't compete, baby. Yes, sir. So I'm gonna show you guys the main deck and the extra. No side decks. I don't want to give away all the secrets. You know, this is one of my favorite decks. This is in like a top 10. You know what I mean? Not a top 5, but a top 10. So let's just get right into it, bro. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm cooking up a little bit, and hopefully it makes some sense of why I'm running the certain cards that I am running in here. So anyway, starting with the monsters, obviously, best monster ever is 3 Hanzo, the not once per turn boy himself. You can open up with all the spell and chakra that you want, but as long as you see Hanzo, you're good to go, bro. You're golden, you're great. So yeah, 3 of these. On normal summon, you search for a ninjutsu art card from your deck and add it to your hand. On special or flip summon, add a ninja monster from your deck to hand. So this, broken, bro, broken. Only thing is, this is both effects are actually win effects, so it can actually miss timing, so kind of keep that in mind. But anyways, 3 Hanzo, wouldn't play him any other order. For the supporters, obviously we are running 3 Mitsu, and then we are running 3 Tabari, the Sky Ninja. These 6 are definitely a mandatory, so these 9 in total, you'll play these at 3 at all times. So yeah, so what Tabari does, it has 3 effects actually. So the first effect in the hand, you can push this card from your hand to the graveyard, summon a ninja monster from your hand to the field. So if you have these in your hand, you can go pitch to grave, summon for free, effect search, right? Second effect, if this card is flipped face up or special summon this turn, for the rest of this turn, it cannot die by a battle or card effects. And then during your opponent's main phase or battle phase, you can fuse ninja monsters on your field or / in your hand. Best part is you do not have to use Tabari, you can use other things. So if I have this on the field, I can be like, okay, effect fuse these 2 on the field, you know what I mean? Or you can fuse this 2 to actually dodge SP, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty good. And then we know what Mitsu does. If you control a ninja monster or a face down card on your field, you can summon this card from your hand, which that effect does activate. Do keep that in mind. But the main effect, if your opponent activates a monster effect, you can flip this card face down and a card you control face up. If the monster you control is flipped face up is a ninja monster, you can negate that monster effect. So this is a good monster effect negator. We never really lose to like Nib because we put stuff face down anyway. So yeah, that's it for these. Very good extenders, very good. Again, the ninja portion is very standard. So now other ninjas for the 1-ups, we are playing the 1 green ninja, was actually very important and more in this deck now, believe it or not, which you'll see why. 1 green ninja, the 1 Baku, part of the combo. Even if you draw them, it's fine, doesn't matter. The 1 Kagero, and then obviously the 1 Yugioh. I did not like Yugioh at 2. I understand why you would play Yugioh at 2, but it's like you don't want to open up with 2 of these, bro. Maybe in this build you could play it at 2, sure, because I'm running a certain spice in here, which kind of makes the deck even better. But the old ninja mindset in me is just play it at 1. Kagero's broken, Baku broken. Green Ninja puts in so much more work now because of the certain cards I am running in here, so kind of keep that in mind. I will be posting a combo video for this deck early on my Patreon, so make sure you guys do pledge there. I got a few people who would pledge there, so post it early there, and then I'll post it on YouTube probably like a week later or something, or a month later. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, I'm gonna post it on there, so make sure you guys do pledge over there to help me out. So anyway, what Green Ninja does, if you summon a monster and this card's in your hand, you can summon this card to the field and book that monster you summon. And when this card hits graveyard, you can either target a monster on the field, either book it face down or put it face up. So this is a good interruption card. Run him at 1. Baku is pretty cool. When it's added to your hand, besides drawing it, you can actually summon it to your field for free. Then on summon from your hand by special summon, you get to add 1 ninjutsu art or ninja monster from your graveyard back to your hand. So you can actually loop cards with this card. Really, really, really good. Kagero is broken. On summon or flip summon, you can summon out a ninja monster from your hand or graveyard face down on the field. So this card does not target. So you can go summon out effect, and they have to respond to that there. If not, you can just summon Yugioh for free. You know what I mean? Also, other effect, while this card is in your graveyard, if a ninja monster you control is targeted by a card effect, you can actually bounce that card back from your graveyard from your field to your hand. To summon this card face down defense to defense mode. So if your opponent wants to go again SP Little Knight, or Imperm, your freaking Yugioh on summon, you can go chain effect engrave, bounce this back, bring this face down, and you still get your effect here. And now Yugioh, the man himself, what he does on summon, so special or normal summon, you get to book up to 2 cards on the field. So it could be your field or your opponent's field, and any monster booked on your opponent's side of the field cannot be flipped face up. It's donezo. They don't exist anymore. Other effect, if this card is flipped up on your field, if a monster is flipped face up, you can target a card on the field and pop it. So that's pretty cool. Again, very, very standard ninja list here. Can't complain too much. If you want to run this card at 2, I don't blame you for the engine that we are running in here. It's very, very, very good. Hand traps. 3 Ash, stuck to my inventory. If you want to run Droll in here, you can run Droll over Ash. I feel like Droll's a little bit better because it's more impactful, but I want to run something that's just more of a generic card that can hit everything, you know what I mean? So 3 of those. And now for the spice. This deck is very expensive now. Very expensive, but I think this spice is very, very, very good in here, bro. So don't judge it until you try it. I always get comments saying like, why would you run this over there? Bro, don't judge it until you try it. Try it out first on Dueling Book, etc., etc. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But me, my playstyle is broken. So we are actually running the Horus engine in here, yeah. Yes. So I know what you're thinking, like, yo, why are you running this in here? It's not good, blah, blah, blah. You could run Cached Era. Bro, let me cook, bro. Let me cook. So, bro, seeing Imseti in here plus any of your ninja monsters is broken, especially going second, and especially if you see Green Ninja, right? Because we know what Imseti does. You go pitch Imseti to search and draw, and then on res Green Ninja, you can book a card on the field for free. That's already broken enough as it is. And another cool thing about the ninjas, Yugioh is level 8. So you can summon out Yugioh, book your opponent's stuff, right? Summon out a horse from the graveyard, overlay these 2. Boom, you're good to go. Because remember, Yugioh is level 8. So, yeah. And the best part is, right? You can literally go Tabari, pitch Tabari to summon out the dead Yugioh in your hand. Yugioh, book 2 cards. Imseti effect, draw your card, activate, summon out, overlay these 2. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much synergy with this deck. It is crazy. And the best part about this, you can actually pitch your ninja monsters in your hand, so you can have your Yagamaru live. You know what I mean? You can make him live, or you can make your Ninja Tool live, or you can make your Notebook live. You know what I mean? So like, the Horus engine overall is just good, and it's a free body on the field, and you're never locked into ninjas or anything like that whatsoever. You know what I mean? So I think it's worth playing, in my opinion. I think it's super good, worth playing, and making a first turn rank 8, so you can still play. Your Hanzo can go off is very, very, very good. So like, imagine you have like Amazing with the trap card face down, plus like Photon Lord in the field, you know what I mean? A Monster Negate plus a Mitsu also, you know what I mean? So just, again, do not knock it until you try it, bro. And the best part is, like, bro, this is a beast, this is a spellcaster, so you could still either main deck and or side Tikaboo, and it wouldn't affect your plays in any way whatsoever. That's it for the monsters. The spells that you guys already saw. 3 Book of Eclipse. I'm actually not running Pot of Prosperity So the reason why I'm not running it, it's not a bad card whatsoever, but Pot of Prosperity does actually conflict with M-Seti, because Pot of Prosperity says you cannot draw for the rest of this turn anymore when you use it or before you use it, something like that. Either way, M-Seti's effect to actually draw is mandatory, so therefore Pot of Prosperity is a dead card in your hand. So if you have M-Seti plus Pot of Prosperity, would you rather, Pot of Prosperity or M-Seti? I'd rather M-Seti anyway. So I decided to just take out it entirely for this card because I think this engine is too good to like not run. But Book of Eclipse is in here over Book of Moon because voice, everything cannot be like targeted. So Eclipse your board and your field, and then you're good to go. And the best part about Eclipse, right? Let's say you're playing whatever, you're doing what you want to do. Your opponent nibs you on your first turn. You can just go, okay, cool, chain Book of Eclipse, put everything face down. Nib only tributes monsters that are face up on the field, not face down. So therefore, it's a good card overall. It can get ashed, sure, but it's like, if you want to ash me, go ahead, bro. So yeah, just 3 Book of Eclipse. If you want to run Book of Moon instead, you can, but I think Book of Eclipse is just the better card for this format, and it's good overall. Very good versus Rescue Waves, very good versus, but purely good versus like a lot of decks, this format anyways. So yeah, 3 Book of Eclipse. And obviously the 2 King Sark, just, you need 2. And then other 2 elves are running the 2 Notebook plus the 1 Iron Dagger. And I'm still actually running the Hidden Village. This card is actually sick. No matter what you discard, you can get it back with this card, bro. And I love this card. It's very good for resources. It's such a good card overall to have. And yeah, recycle, keep stuff safe, etc., etc. Good card. Iron Dagger. Again, your Horus engine will set up things in your graveyard. So then this becomes live off rip. Then you can pop a card on the field for free without even normal summoning or committing anything. So like, again, it's just super good. And again, Horus engine makes this card live once again. This is one of your most strongest cards in your entire deck. So why just summon one from either deck, or why summon one from like deck during the first turn when you can have one in graveyard and deck? So again, this card is broken, bro. This card is broken, and the Horus engine makes this deck even better in my opinion, and it's pretty good link fodder also. And other spells, obviously the 1 Rhoda, Instant Fusion, and then obviously ended up with the Call by the Grave because we do not want to get hit with an Ash Blossom. Droll's alright, I guess, but Ash Blossom is what hurts this deck way more. So yeah, just that's it for these right here. Now for the trap cards, I'm still rocking the 3 Imperm. Imperm is a good card overall, going first or going second. Good card to have, so why not just rock it? Good hand trap. We are actually main decking the 2 Daruma Cannon. I think this card is actually nuts in this deck. Deal with a lot of things, a lot of problems. My problem is gone. I don't care no more. So yeah, the lack of hand traps, sure, but the more powerful cards we do have the Horus engine that could do stuff, Book of Eclipse that could do stuff. You know what I mean? Like ninjas can play, bro. This deck can play. This deck can play. So yeah, 2 Daruma Cannon. And now this is where it might get kind of weird, but we are running only 1 Dancing Leaves. We're only running 1 Duplication. And then the new card we are running the 1 Mirage of Transformation. So let me explain the ratios for this. Again, you recycle back every single one of your cards no matter what. With Baku, with your field spell, you know what I mean? You can recycle them back, and with your notebook. They recycle back, right? As I stated before in my older builds with this card, I've said I've always played this card at just 2, and if you want to play this card at 1, you can get away with it, because again, you can bounce this card back on your field, back to your hand, and you can cycle it back, etc., etc., etc. So I do not feel like you need this card at 3 or 2. If you want to play this card at 2 because you think I'm wrong for playing it at 1, be my guest, go ahead. But there's gonna be times where when you top deck this card, nothing else, you're gonna be like, damn, what am I gonna do, bro? This card is searchable, it's settable. All of them are searchable. Your main card is obviously Hanzo, right? You'll get to these cards at any time you want to, plus Saizo. Saizo can also get to these cards too. So yeah, I don't think this card is a 3 of or a 2 of. I think it's a good 1 of. Just play smart. Play smart and you'll win, or you'll try your best. But if you're playing smart, you're good to go from there, all right? That's my reasoning for that. This card also is a 1/2. You're only going to resolve this once anyways, so you don't need this card at 2 like that. Now, this card is actually very, very, very good. Busted, in my opinion. So we have a lot of cards this format that do stuff in the like graveyard. What this card does, I'm going to read it off to you just in case. Should be 1 ninja monster, then target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, which that's the whole cost. But to summon it to your field, also treat it as a ninja monster while this card is in face up on the field. So, if your opponent wants to go standby phase or main phase, Garunix effects, summon back, add back, you can go, no, should be my guy, gimme him. Or, best part about it, if your opponent goes for the Promethean Princess effect, you go, nope, chain this card, should be my guy, gimme her. No, we're not doing that. I think you're still locked into fire while she's on the field. I'm not sure how that works. Let me know in the comments below. But either way, moving stuff from your opponent's graveyard is broken. They got that dumbass Ponix in the graveyard. Nope, give me the Ponix during the like draw phase or standby phase. Gimme, you know what I mean? Back to my field, bro. Like, this card is super, super good, and it's searchable and it's settable, so you'll always be able to actually get it no matter what. As if for the main deck, I sell at 40 cards. Hopefully, the reasoning for these makes a lot of sense of why I'm running it this way. And again, Horse Engine is broken in here, bro. It's so good. You look at this as like a free monster card on the field, and Link Climb, etc., etc. So that is it for those. Let's go on to the extra deck really quick. Very straightforward for the links. 1 Cross Sheep, obviously part of the OTK combo and good card overall to have. SP Little Knight, just good card. Yo, she should be a ninja, bro. She looks like a ninja, right? SP Little Knight. 1 Dark the Dark Charmer, because we are running Best Dark in here, so why not run Dark Charmer in here? Saizo, again, good card to have, and the 1 Burl Sword Dragon, because this is part of the OTK combos. So that's it for the links. I think they're very self-explanatory, very solid. Next are just fusions. 3 Yagamaru, obviously, and then 3 Mazen. And then I am still actually running the 1 Ultimate Great Insect. I think this is a pretty good. And I'm running it because this is a level 8, so it does help out with the Horus Engine also. Summon this card on your opponent's turn against Fire King is broken because you go summon out this, banish their field spell, blow up everything. That's broken, bro. It's so broken. Mazen is Mazen, and yeah, it's funny because now that we're not running Pot of Prosperity, we can use everything in the extra deck, so it's pretty cool, my opinion. And then this is just super good because there are field spells running around overall, so therefore this card will actually go off. Actually, let me read it just in case. It cannot be destroyed by battle. Yep, as long as there's a defensive field spell on the field, blow up everything. So yeah, just good card overall to have. Why not play it? And the last cards are just Exceed. So obviously, the 1 Photon Lord is in here. Zombie Vampire to kind of unbrick your hand, and then obviously the 1 Typhon, because Typhon's pretty good in this deck, bro. Pretty good in this deck. You go normal summon effect search. They go Ash, whatever. Okay, cool. Boom. Typhon. Nope, not dealing with you. You know what I mean? But yeah, that is our deck profile. Hope you guys did enjoy that. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe to this video. I'll see you guys next time, man. Have an awesome one. Peace.